And a very good evening to you. Thank you for tuning in. This is Hercy, one of the admins here on the MoneyByte team. A warm welcome to you from the United Kingdom. Temperature here is currently 14 degrees with high cloud. It's been a nice weekend with mixed weather. I hope you're all keeping well during these strange times, but I think we're finally seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. I'm here tonight to talk to you about what's happening in crypto world and what's happening with MoneyByte and what's new. For those that are new to us, throughout this chat, we will be popping up screenshots and they are posted in the voice chat text channel just above the live chat room where you are now. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, there may be some screenshots there. If you have any questions, please also post away. We'll keep my eyes on the screen and answer any questions that you may have. Well, what's happening in the world of crypto this week? Well, let's just have a quick look at the top 6 cryptos that are currently blessing us. Well, in 6th place, we have Ripple, continuously swapping places with Dogecoin. Ripple hasn't had very much of an effect this week like Doge, even though Mr. Musk keeps passing comment on it. The market cap of Dogecoin and Ripple have been changing very much, to say the least. In 4th place, we've got ADA, also known as Cardano, and the ever-growing Binance features at number 3 with the BNB ticker there. And then we have good old mother and father, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Well, what can we say about Bitcoin this week? Well, it's been a rocky ride, to say the least. It's still trying to find support. When we were speaking last week, it was at $57,850. Currently, it's floating around the 48,964, a 16% fall on the week. As you can see from the chart, it fell heavily on the, I think it was the 15th of May in the early hours, so early yesterday morning. And it's still trying to find some support at those levels. Let's hope it finds it soon. And looking at Ethereum, when we spoke last week, was at $39.05. As we speak, it's at $35.33, a 10% fall. As you compare the two charts next to each other, you can see the trend is generally downward. Ethereum is trying to bounce back more than Bitcoin at the moment, but both are trying to find current support levels. There's a lot of publicity going on, and I'm sure Jimmy will expand on this shortly. But what else is in the news? Well, I came across an interesting article during the week about the crime figures. Basically, it's saying that the crime figures, now that Bitcoin and Ethereum and other coins are rising in price, it has become lucrative again to scam people and for hackers to come forward and try to steal your coins. I can't stress enough how important it is to ensure that your MoneyByte wallet is encrypted and is safe. You have good firewalls, and if necessary, use a VPN. You've worked hard for your MoneyByte, and MoneyByte will work hard for you. You really have to keep them safe. But financial crime is on the rise, especially within the DeFi markets. The new boy on the block. Not everyone is as alert to these new products and the scams going around than the original coins. Even MoneyByte going back to 2018, that's got a good history and track record now, but a lot of these new projects haven't been fully tested to the full. Be careful. Anyway, that's enough. Jimmy, a warm good evening to you. What else has been happening in crypto news?
Well, good evening, Pete. What else is going on in the news? If we are talking about crypto news, today we are talking about Elon Musk. Elon Musk is giving negative and positive impact to the prices, the overall prices, with doing some Twitter messages. the most of the times it was positive. He announced that Bitcoin was going to be a payment method for buying Tesla cars. He was all in with onto Doge, etc. But this week, suddenly a Twitter message appeared on his Twitter account. Tesla has suspended vehicle purchases using Bitcoin. We are concerned about rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions, especially coal, which has the worst emissions of any fuel. He then state that cryptocurrency is a good idea on many levels and they believe it has a promising future, but it cannot come at great cost to the environment. Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin they own, and we intend to use it for transactions as soon as mining transitions to more sustainable energy. That message immediately made, they had some screenshots. I do not have them available at the moment, but seconds after this message, the price collapsed. So the proof is there that this message has an impact on the price. And then the Bitcoin maximalists tried to explain why this happened. What's the reason Elon Musk did this? Why this statement? I also did some research and I came to an article about Tesla seeking entry into the US renewable fuel credit market. I will post it on the text on the chat text channel. That means that they are seeking to enter the multi-billion-dollar US renewable credit market, hoping to profit from the Biden administration's march toward new zero-emission goals. And that explains why they suddenly changed from Bitcoin is all it to we are stopping with Bitcoin. I think this is the reason why Tesla did this announcement. They just want to profit from the new zero emission goals. Maybe they get money for it and etc. etc. But I think this is the reason. I posted the article on our Discord server. You can see it also in the video. I will get the link also on our YouTube page so you can read this article. I think this is the reason that Tesla made a swap. That was the biggest news this week, and it's still going on. Elon Musk is debating with some people, and there's one person that's Pete McCormack. That's a Bitcoin maximalist, and he's a very well-known one. And he's trying to get a discussion with Musk about that Bitcoin isn't that much using coal energy, etc. It's using a lot of renewable energy sources. But Elon Musk replied, obnoxious threats like this make me want to go all in on Doge. Seconds, that was 2 hours ago that he made this Twitter message. Seconds after this message, Bitcoin collapsed again and Doge went high. So this one person, Mr. Musk, is you can say manipulating. There is some interaction with the market prices when he's doing messages like this, and that's not good, I think, for the market at all. Do I have other news than only Elon Musk talking about what he's going to do? Yeah, MicroStrategy is buying still Bitcoin. They announced this week that they acquired additional 50 million in Bitcoin at an average price of $55,387. I will post that also in the text chat. That's Michael Saylor. Maybe I can search for him. Michael Saylor. He's a good one. I will post his link also. It's you can follow him on Twitter. Always good to have a view on that also. Then I saw some news, and I don't think it's very important for the prices at all. Although it's a news article about Vitalik Buterin, if I pronounce his name good. The world's youngest crypto billionaire donates 1 billion to the virus hit India. What happened? There was a meme coin called Shibua or Ship, and this meme coin created on the Ethereum chain donated half of the coins that are pre-mined to Vitalik, just as a meme. But what did Vitalik? He sold all these coins that he gained from this team, and he sold all those coins, and the 1.2 billion worth of those team ship meme tokens, he sold them, and he donated the money to the virus hit India. And then I have some a small article about the SEC. The SEC has hit crypto companies with almost 2 billion in penalties, with almost 100 enforcement actions. The SEC is hitting back at crypto crime. Well, Pete talked about it, about crime. The SEC is hitting it also very hard. I don't know if this is good or bad for crypto, but I will post the news article so you can have a read about it. But the SEC enforcement actions by year are increasing and increasing. And you see it started with 1 in 2020, 28, and now they have almost 100 enforcement actions. That was all I had to talk about the crypto news for this week, Pete. Are you still there, Pete? Well, I think Pete has left the building.
No, you can't get rid of me that easily, Jimmy. But, thank you very much for that insight into what's happening. Very much influenced by key personalities. We touched on it last week, how personalities, supply and tech would all influence whether shares would prosper or not. Those types of personalities do generally affect individuals. Last week we discovered that it was the younger individuals that were being more influenced and coming into crypto rather than the institutions. It was also good to note that this week that Spain approved financial institutions for being able to hold crypto within their portfolios as well. So let's keep our fingers crossed of the acceptance of crypto as a whole. But closer to home, what is MoneyByte been doing? Well, let's have a look at Gravix. Again, another week where we have seen little fluctuations. We haven't seen much over the last month, so it's nice and stable, floating between the 100 and the 120 sat range. Looking at the supply on the market, still very, very, very tight. Only 14,000 MoneyByte available on Gravix as we speak. It would only take a purchase of 5,000 to 6,000 MoneyByte, and we would double where we are now. And if someone pushed the boat out and bought 10,000 MoneyByte, we would be at 5 to 600 sats. Good to see some support down in the high 80s. Somebody looking for 20,000 MoneyByte on those markets to hopefully move towards the hedge funds. So in these turbulent times, MoneyByte remains nice and stable. With that, Jimmy, what is happening with MoneyByte at the moment? What have you been working on this week?
Well, we have been working on, of course, the payouts. The payouts numbers are not already. I think we are at 75% of the payouts at the moment. All the rest will come during the day, but most of the hedge pools are paid out to the people. The only one that has some team talks, that's Tent, the Tent Hedged Pool. we are still searching to make our masternode run. Maybe we are going to debate to replace it for an equal one or maybe a better one. But for the time being, we decided to keep Tent because a lot of people invested in it and they have trust in it. So we are going to investigate if we can start the masternode again somewhere. So stay tuned for that. That about the hedged pools. We are also working on the platform to make a adjustment. But Pete is going to talk about that within a few minutes, I guess, about the new adjustment. But behind the scenes, the tech side, we are working on that. And also we had a chat about our chain and about our wallet. As everyone knows, we are continuously working on a platform and making it better and etc. But and our blockchain runs, no problems. Everything runs. It's stable. The masternodes are stable. Said that, we thought that maybe don't look too much at our blockchain. Don't do too much about it. But after that, after some investigation, we thought it would be wise to have some changes on our wallet and on our blockchain, and to make a wallet 2.0 update. So we started talks with our main developer, David, and he's willing to give his time for that, to make a complete new update of the wallet and the blockchain. So again, first we decided not to do it, but after some talks and investigations, we thought it would be better to upgrade our wallet and to upgrade our blockchain with some new technology. Don't ask me too much about the technology. Maybe we can invite David to get sometime to the podcast so he can explain about the technology of a blockchain. But we are going to work on that also. That about the MoneyByte news, Pete.
That's great. Thanks for that, Jimmy. Yeah, whilst you're mentioning wallets, just to let you know that over the coming weeks, Monk Coin and Malware Coin will amalgamate. Keep an eye on their Discords for news and wallet updates. And if you do have coins on those hedges, please ensure that your rewards are going to the correct addresses. We will deal with the Monk and the Malware nodes at our end, but if you do have those coins, please watch those Discords carefully, as wallet addresses may change and you may have to notify us of a different address. While the hedge pools continue in popularity, we have over 50 of them running at present, and we announced last week we are going to start focusing on one of the projects a week to give it a little bit more focus. And I'm pleased to say we have Carlos with us, and he's going to be talking this evening about BitRadio. Carlos, are you with us?
Evening, guys. Yeah, talking about a few of the projects every week, giving an insight, and I'm excited about this one. BitRadio or BRO is one of the first that I've discovered and been interested with because of all the usability that it has. Throughout, I've always been interested in music and streaming, and that's what BitRadio does, as per the name, I suppose. So, in finding the coin and the project, you can go to their website, stream thousands of radios from hundreds of countries. And just from that, you earn BRO that is stored on the wallet on the website. It is a very nice run project. They've got, like I said, the streaming is very streamlined, excuse for the pun, but they've got a wallet, digital wallet that you can download. They have got the app for the radio that you can download on both iOS and Android, and like you said, you can just use it on your computer. It is proof of stake. Many masternodes can be run through it. So a little bit more eco-friendly than the normal mineable ones. And yeah, like I said, you download the wallet from the website, the mobile wallet if you're interested, or the player on iPhone, iPad, or Android, or you can listen on the web. It is an interesting project. Just looking at their stats, they are going to, like, on the 15th of last month, just yesterday, they had over 1.2 million registered users with 2,380 minutes listened just on that day. That's a lot of users. Premium users, which there's a function where you can pay, not with Bro, unfortunately, but you can pay with the currency of the country that you're logged in as. But they've got 50,000 registered premium users and an average of 380 premium users listening online, which it is very good. It's a project that definitely, once it takes off on the crypto side of things, it's got a lot to go. So other than that, they got the normal blockchain, which will post the links. Everything runs fine. There's no issues whatsoever. It is currently traded on Crex. A few ups and down on the price. The price has never been nothing in the thousands, nothing in that, but stable enough. It runs. It's a different one. It's a different one. I think, from my opinion, Bro have got a project, have got a solid concept, have got something that works, have got various avenues for the media to expand. They simply haven't yet chosen to bring the crypto functionality into the platform. I don't know if that's to do with finances, taxes, etc. But at the moment, it seems that they're more, and with all those premium users paying on the app, imagine if they had the opportunity to pay with Bro, imagine how much money they would make. But at the moment, it's not currently done. But I'm still hopeful. I still hold personally a few Bros, a few Bitcoin coins, radio coins. And you can invest them on our platform. There aren't many people invested currently, which I think some are missing. The rewards are not many, but it is a solid project. There are thousands of other projects that have got just an idea, while this one has got a working platform with many avenues for the streaming. So yeah, someone or a project that I definitely recommend.
That's great, Carlos. Many thanks for that insight into BitRadio. Ticker is BRO. As Carlos mentioned, it's traded on Crex. So if you're a music fan, check out Bit Internet Radio. Only has a market cap of $126,000. Very undervalued and well worth checking out. POS masternode coin. Please have a look at the links and check out the project in a little bit more detail. It features on our platform and has done for a long time. It has always been stable. We are always interested in stable, good performing nodes. And as our platform expands, we continue to bring new coins to the MoneyByte investors to broaden their horizons and to diversify their portfolio. But the situation does arise where you have some MoneyByte, you want more exposure to the hedge platforms, and you've got nodes in other projects. So you're left then with $1 million decision. Do you encash your existing master nodes that you've got elsewhere, or move into MoneyByte to diversify that portfolio, or do you stick with what you've got? Well, MoneyByte has examined this scenario, and we are currently working on a collateral loan scheme. Now, this is an interesting concept where you can lend your coins of your existing masternode, or partial even, to the MoneyByte project. And in turn, you are loaned a certain amount of MoneyByte coins to use on the hedge platform. Well, what are the advantages of that? Well, ultimately, when you choose to have your masternode or those coins returned to you, they are returned in full back. So you haven't encashed the asset, and technically you still own that asset. So from a taxation point of view, there may be tax advantages there. Well, when those coins are introduced that you've lent to the MoneyByte platform, the project, MoneyByte.org, will set up masternodes, enhancing the returns for other MoneyByte investors. That, in turn, will drive demand of the MoneyByte coin. People will be buying more on the markets in order to take advantage of that. And in the meantime, you have been loaned some MoneyByte coins to use on the hedge platforms. So you can now choose to receive rewards in other coins. So in summary, what has happened? You have lent a node or coins on a POS type coin to MoneyByte, which has enabled you to diversify your portfolio and receive other investments. When you require your investment back, it's not a problem. We can wind down the master nodes on the investment platform. We can return those coins back to you, and the loaned coins that you have on the hedge platform are then removed. Everyone is back to where they started. But it's an interesting feature. We're currently working on it. We're just in the final parts of that. If you have any comments or any views on that or any enhancements on that idea, please drop us a line. Always interested in the feedback from that. So there we go. That is the new scheme which will be launching probably over the next week, maybe 2 weeks, the collateral loan scheme utilizing MoneyByte. Right, okay. Unless Paul has anything to say this evening, I know he's busy working hard on his payouts at this point in time. Paul's rigs are running very cool at the moment. He's just been integrating his new fan system, keeping his temperatures down and maximizing the hash from those cards. Don't forget, you can always hire hash power via Paul's rigs, and you can find details on that on our website. Well, thank you very much for tuning in this evening. I hope you found it interesting. We've covered lots tonight, from the wider world of crypto to all the way back to home and MoneyByte. Many thanks for listening, and catch up with you all next week. Goodbye for now.